Hello, everyone. Hello, it's me. Welcome. Hello, if you can hear me, please put where you're at right now in the world, where you're watching from. For those of you who are in the US, happy Father's Day. Thanks for spending time with me on this holiday. Hello. Hello. Okay, I see someone from Canada. Someone says they can't hear me. If you can hear me, well, I don't know what you can do. If you can't hear me, say something, I guess. Awesome. Awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lovable Shift. Okay, y'all can hear me. Awesome. Okay. Kenya, Texas, LA, Florida, Milwaukee, Dubai, Nigeria, Miami, Italy. Okay, awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lovable Shift Kickoff Day. Now, I have a lot of information to get through today. This is where you get all the info from, okay? This will be recorded and this will be posted later. So if you are missing this live, that's okay. It's recorded for you. Come back and watch it anytime. If you have questions, please ask them in the chat and I will try to get to as many as I can. All right. First off, I want to thank our title sponsors, Superbase and AWS, for making Lovable Shift happen. And thank you to all of the rest of our sponsors, Clerk, Secret, Intercom, Toolhouse, Hummingbird VC, Make, 11 Labs, and PayPal. So, who am I? I am Talisha. I am the community lead over at Lovable, or as I like to say, I'm the head of vibes. And I'm bringing you all the vibes as I'm also the program director for Lovable Shift. So, anything you need, ask me. I am here to help you all. Now, what is Lovable? If you've never heard of Lovable, I don't know how you got here, but welcome anyways. Lovable is an AI full stack engineer. It lets you build your platforms using natural language, etc. Makes it super easy. We got our first question. Are the lectures recorded or just this meeting? Everything is recorded. Everything's going to be recorded. And I'm going to go into details about the lecture and everything during this live stream. So, what is Lovable Shift? 6 weeks to build something real. You get over $3 million in perks and discounts, $100,000 in builder grants, random rewards each week, a global leaderboard where the top builders will pitch real investors and accelerators, live during demo day in San Francisco on August the 6th. Now, I get this question a lot. Are we still accepting applications? Yes, we are still accepting applications. Over the last 48 hours ish, we've had nearly 1,000 new applications, 1,000 new buddies to join us on our journey with Lovable Shift. And we'll be accepting applications into the first lecture live stream tomorrow. So 24 more hours to get your applications in. And if you need a buddy pass, you can use the buddy pass Lovable Shift because we want everybody to be able to participate. I know you're thinking, Talisha, doesn't everyone get accepted? Yes, everyone does get accepted. Well, not almost everyone does get accepted. And so if you miss the application deadline, can you still participate? You are welcome to spectate, but spectators will not have access to the perks, to the leaderboard, to the grants, to the random prizes, to demo day. So we need you to apply, bring your buddy, get accepted so that you can fully participate in Lovable Shift. It takes like 30 seconds to apply. You can use the Buddy Pass Lovable Shift to apply if you're not applied. All right, let's talk about how you get started. First of all, I sent out emails with all of this information, but a lot of people couldn't find the emails. Sometimes they're in promotions, sometimes they're in spam. Email can be a little tricky. So now, when you go to track your application status, you put in your tracking ID, you will now see the information on that page. There, you will find the information for getting into Circle, getting your ticket, and what we're covering, etc. This is the information to get into our community, lovable-shipped.circle.so. Scan the QR code that's on the screen now to get into the Circle community. Now, I know a lot of people have had some issues with getting into Circle. Make sure once you go to Circle that you sign up. There are some channels that you will not be able to post or comment in, but you should have access to all of the channels. If you do not, we are going through them individually to making sure everybody has access, but our community is open to the public. Everyone can join now. First, when you get into Circle, make sure you introduce yourself. We want to know who you are, what you're building, where you're from, how you can be helpful, how we can be helpful, what you need help with, etc. This is your community, so make sure you make the most out of it. Next, you can scan this QR code to get the events calendar. This QR code for the events calendar will have everything that you need in order to plan accordingly for all of the different events that will happen during Lovable Shipped. This is where you can see all the lectures, all the talks, all the workshops, etc. Make sure you follow on Twitter at Lovable Shipped, because this is also where last minute updates, announcement, fun giveaways, etc. will be, in addition to the Circle community. So make sure you are following at Lovable Shipped. All right, let's get into some of the details. How it works. Lovable Shipped will take place June 16th through July the 25th. So for the next 6 weeks. Every Monday, there will be a lecture live right here on YouTube at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay? Each lecture will be recorded and posted into the Circle. So if it's like 3 a.m. for you and you aren't going to make it, that is okay. Don't worry about it. We will record those lectures. You'll also be given a weekly activity to complete that has to do with your lecture. So next week, our first week is ideas. So you'll have some type of activity to come up with ideas or validate those ideas that you'll have to complete by the end of the week. And we can expect these presentations to last around 1 to 2 hours with some Q&A. It's going to depend on the speaker. Some speakers will stay a little longer, some won't. So I would just mark off about 1.5 hours, I'd say, for those Monday lectures. Next, on Thursday, we're going to have our fireside chats. Again, they're going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific time right here on YouTube. They will be recorded and then later posted into the Circle community if you are unable to make it. Okay, so I just answered this question. Will lectures be recorded? Yes, they will. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong button. Next, those Thursday firesides will include special guests and how they did it. We have some really cool, amazing special guests. If you're inside of Circle and you go to the events and you click on the post, you can read the description, and we have some of our guests that are confirmed already. And we'll be adding their photos and bios and social media so you can learn more about them ahead of their fireside chat. We'll also be having special events throughout each week. These are workshops, group sessions, sponsor sessions, just other additional sessions to help you build your project, your MVP, your startup better. So you're going to get a lots of hands-on with Superbase, with Clerk, with me, with the Lovable team and staff to make sure that you have the best available chance of succeeding during Lovable Shift. Also, every week we will have what is called a weekly check in. That will take place on Friday in your specific time zone. So, wherever you are, it will take place at a convenient time for that locale. And they will be small group sessions inside of Circle. They will not be put on by the Lovable Ship staff. It will be community focused, where you get into small groups and you're going to talk about your highs, your lows, your meet other builders, get feedback, get support, etc. Right? So this is where you will come in, get feedback. These are optional, so you do not have to go to the check-ins, but I highly encourage it so that you can meet other builders, and a lot of times you will be struggling with the same problem as someone else. So here's where you can get support for that. Okay? And also, this kicks off the update submission period. Now, we're going to talk about what your weekly updates are literally right now. Every week, you are going to have to do a weekly update. Okay? You have to do a weekly update where you're going to tell us about what your project is. This will be due every Sunday at 12 a.m. Pacific time. And we want to see progress, not perfection. So you do not have to put in your update that you got 1 million users. Okay. We want to see that you got your first 10 users, your first user that's not you and your family. We want to see that you are progressing. And we also want to know how we can help you, right? If we see that you're struggling with, maybe you need more marketing, or maybe you need more help with technical building, going into your database, your authentication, etc. So we want you to be honest in these updates. However, updates are used for our global leaderboard. So the leaderboard is how we're going to decide who will pitch in real life in San Francisco during demo day. There will be one overall global leaderboard, and then there are 6 different regional leaderboards. So first you have the Americas, non-United States of America. So that's Canada, Mexico, Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. You have Africa, Asia, and Oceania. Oceania meaning like New Zealand, Australia. You have Europe, and then US East. East is on this side. US East and US West. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of questions about demo day. We're going to get to that. The video will be shared later. Will you be able to work on more than one project? You can work on as many projects as you want, but it is not suggested at all, because during the weekly updates, the staff, your peers will be voting on it. They will be looking at it. And if you keep having different projects and switching them every week, then it's going to be really hard to track that progress over time. Now, can you pivot during the 6 weeks? And maybe week 1 you had idea A, and now week 3 you're like, no, I'm pivoting. I want to work on idea B. Yes, of course. The art of the pivot is a skill, and sometimes based on feedback, testing, iteration, you have to pivot, and that's okay. But you don't want to be pivoting every week, because then again, you're not really making any progress, right? All right, let me make sure there's no other questions right now that are relevant. Okay, awesome. So you'll be giving feedback on different updates. for projects that are similar to your time zone and the stage that your project is in. So you don't have to give feedback on like a project that's way ahead of you or way behind you. There will be people who are kind of near where you are so that it makes sense. Okay, Adrian is asking, where will we have to send our updates for our projects? So in Circle, there will be a link posted for where you have to send your updates and access to the leaderboard. So that will come next week. You'll get your link and we'll go over together. I'll make a video for y'all of how to submit your update, what the leaderboard looks like, etc. But for right now, just know updates open on Friday and they close on Sunday. Okay? So you'll be giving feedback. The feedback window is 48 hours after updates close. So updates close Sunday 12 a.m. or 11:59 a.m. p.m. Yes, 11:59 p.m. on Friday, and then the feedback window opens on that. Wait, I said that wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Updates open on Friday. They close on Sunday. Feedback opens on Monday, closes Tuesday night. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. But if it doesn't, it'll be in Circle and we'll send the emails. So we'll be awarding points for submitting your update. Okay, so each time you submit an update, you will get points. You'll also get points for giving good, constructive feedback. Just saying, this is great. It's not good, constructive feedback. You won't get any points for that. Be thoughtful and really help your peers in the community out, and you will be rewarded accordingly. You also get points for voting on other projects, being upvoted over higher ranking projects. So if you are currently ranking 452 and you get upvoted over a project ranking 106, then you will get extra points for that. And also, you get a lot of points for being helpful and active in the community. The community for Lovable Shipped is the biggest asset. Please lean on them. Please ask questions, be active. The more active and engaged you are in the community, the more helpful you are, you'll get extra points and an extra chance to be in that top global 50 on the leaderboard. Also, you will be awarded points for staff feedback. So the Lovable Ship staff will review a random assortment of different projects each week, and we will award points for projects that we feel are doing great. Because in a system like this, sometimes really good projects get overlooked. So we want to make sure that we're evening the playing field so that really good projects will always have a chance of making it into that global top 50. Now, you will lose points for not doing things or doing things that aren't kosher. Okay, so not submitting an update or submitting late. You will lose points or just not gain any points. Bad feedback or not chill vibes. This is a big one. If you give feedback that's like, oh my gosh, this project sucks, this looks terrible, you will lose points and we will derank you. So please give good feedback. Don't be mean. Don't be hateful. We're all just trying to build stuff and ship together. If you break the community code of conduct, one, you can get kicked out of Lovable Shipped. We will remove you accordingly. But two, if you're constantly being spammy and let's just cringe and annoying, then you will lose points or get kicked out. So don't do that. Let's keep it all good, chill vibes in here. All right, each week when you submit an update, oops, 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 let me stop touching that. Each week when you submit an update, you will unlock something different. Okay, I see a couple of questions. Let me see if I can get to this. Can you change your submission and work on another idea? Yes, at any time. Each week when you do your weekly update, we're going to ask you what you're working on. If you want to change it, you can change it there. But like I said, you probably shouldn't change it every week because then it's hard to track the progress. If you have a project already on Lovable, can you apply with it? Yes. If you already have a project, already have a startup, you can still apply. It's not too late. Again, we want to see progress. So if you're starting at point C, we want to make sure you're getting to point D, E, F, versus someone who's maybe starting at point A, getting to point B. We still want to see that progress, no matter what stage you're at. Okay. Is it sufficient for one user to be active in meetings and updates if the project is a team effort? Yes, you will only have to submit one project update per team. Not everybody has to submit an update. Like, we don't need 4 updates for the same project. Like, we don't need that. Okay, each week you submit an update, you're going to unlock something. First week, you're going to unlock the perks page. I've gotten a lot of questions about, Talisha, how do I get my perks? How do we access perks? You got to put in the work first, okay? You must put in the work to get your perks. After your very first update, you will unlock the perks page. Week 2, you will unlock the mentorship lottery. Now, there is a lot of people in Lovable Shipped, and unfortunately, we cannot give mentor office hours to everyone. But if you submit your second update on time, then you will be entered into a mentorship lottery where we will try to match you with mentors who are best for your project stage, the vertical that your project is in, your outcomes that you're wanting. Because, like, not everybody wants to raise VC money. Some people might want to bootstrap. So we're trying to match you with the best mentor for you when you need it. Week 3, you're going to unlock some exclusive merch. Not this merch, okay? There is exclusive Lovable Shipped merch just for people who complete at least 3 updates. So after you submit your third update, you'll have access to that. After you submit your fourth update, you will be eligible to participate in our virtual demo day. So virtual demo day is for everyone who is not in the top builders of the global leaderboard and will not be pitching in real life in San Francisco. But we still want to celebrate your accomplishments and we want to share with the greater community. So you'll unlock being able to participate in that when you submit 4 out of the 6 weekly updates. Week 5, you'll be eligible to attend Demo Day IRL. Now, not everybody will get to pitch at Demo Day, but everyone who submits at least 5 updates will be eligible to attend Demo Day IRL in San Francisco. So you're going to want to make sure you do at least 5 out of 6 updates. Week 6, you're going to get a very exclusive Lovable discount so you can keep building after Lovable Shipped. All right, let's talk about grants. Actually, I want to answer a couple questions. Is the community in Discord or the Circle platform? So the Lovable Shipped community specifically is in the Circle platform. If you need that link, be sure to go to your application tracking page. And if you're accepted, the link for the Circle platform is there for you. Okay. How many projects are competing? That's a great question. So every project is not accepted automatically, although about 99% of projects are. And how many projects will actually be competing, we will know after week 1. Once you submit your week 1 update, you are officially competing. Right now, you're accepted into the community, and we accept you with open arms. Come hang out with us. Come watch the live stream. Come get the different lectures and information and resources. But to compete for these grants, To unlock your perks, you must submit that first update. Okay, now let's talk about grants. Let's talk about the money. Let's talk about the money. Our grants are for those who ship. You got to get off the preview link on Lovable and you have to ship something to real people, get real users, and you are automatically eligible for a grant. It's really that easy. It's the easiest grant you will ever apply for. Like, you don't have to write anything, you just have to ship. Every week for the top 3 in each of the regional leaderboards, we will be awarding cash grants. So for first place in each of the leaderboards, so each of the 6 regions, this is not the global leaderboard. So if you're number 1 in Europe and you're number 1 in Africa, you are eligible for the first place grant every week, which is $500. Second place grant is $250. And the third place grant is $100. You can win multiple grants. So if you're 1 in Europe, 1 week, and then week 4 you're 2 in Europe, then you can win both of those grants and they can accumulate, right? We'll also be giving away random prizes. This is my favorite part, okay? Random prizes. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to rank on the leaderboard because not everybody can be in the top 3 of a regional leaderboard, but that doesn't mean that your project or what you're doing, the effort you're putting in, does not deserve to be rewarded. So these random prizes, they come from our sponsors, from our partners. Mainly, we'll be giving them away on Twitter at Lovable Ship. So make sure you're following us. There could be MacBooks, dinners, merch, literally anything. And they're awarded for people who are the best community support. So maybe you're really helpful in the circle community, you're helping each other, you're giving great feedback, you're scheduling meetups, like you're really involved within the community. We want to reward you for that. If you're shipping really cool stuff on a weekly basis, we're definitely going to randomly reward you for that. There's nothing specific you have to do, just ship cool stuff. If you most improve, maybe you know nothing about Lovable, a friend texted it to you, you're like, I always wanted to start a startup, and in a few weeks, maybe you're not on the top of the leaderboard, but you've got paying users, you've got a full MVP. We want to reward people who are out there grinding and hustling, okay? We want to reward people for making cool social content. You make cool posts, and it does not have to be on Twitter, but find some type of way to send it to us, post it in Circle, DM it to us, email it to us, etc. But if you're making cool social content, talking about your journey, building in public, we also want to reward you for that. And also, my favorite way to get rewarded, I just got bored. So I might just get bored and say, let's give away a MacBook on Twitter one random Tuesday afternoon, just because I really want to make sure that everybody who is participating in Lovable Shipped has all of the resources that they need. You're properly motivated to keep shipping because it's not going to be easy, but I guarantee you it's going to be worth it. Okay, I want to answer a couple more questions. Why does this keep doing this? It's because I have this little mouse that this, just ignore me, ignore me, ignore me. Okay, I do want to answer a couple more questions. Since we're about to go into perks, do we get free credits? From Lovable, you do not get free credits. In the FAQs, it is stated that you should have a paid Lovable account. Now, does that mean that you won't always get free credits? No, because credits can be part of those random prizes. If, we see that you're out there hustling, you're shipping, you're building, you can randomly be rewarded a couple hundred free credits that never expire because we want to help you out. But we do encourage you to have a paid Lovable account so that you can build your startup easily. And also, we don't know how many credits it's going to take to build your startup. Everybody's different. Okay, I get this question a lot. Is there an age restriction? Nope. Anybody can build. at any age, anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter, young, old, wherever you are, you can build, you can participate. So no age restrictions. Did I answer this question? I did answer that question. Any tutorial on how to use Lovable? Yes, yes. So in Circle, we will grant you access to the Lovable University or Lovable Academy. Haven't decided on the name, but to educational content where we will walk you through how to use Lovable, how to use the integrations, how to kind of get started, just basics of Lovable and building. So be on the lookout for that. That should be coming either Monday or Tuesday. So be on the lookout inside of Circle for that. Okay, let's talk about perks. Remember, you only get access to your perks after you submit your first update. That is how we know it's real. Okay, we've invited you on a date, but are you going to commit to us? We need to know before we give you things. So, available after your first update. This is what the perks page looks like. Okay. I'm not going to tell you the URL because then a bunch of people will be trying to apply. It is from Join Secret. They are our sponsor for our perks, and there's over $3 million in perks, and there are some exclusive perks only for Lovable Shipped. So, after you submit your first update, you will get a link to join the secret to get your perks. Okay. And it looks like this. There's so many perks for anything that you need. Airtable, Notion, AWS, Make, Stripe, just so many perks. Okay. Now I want to do a quick walkthrough of Circle. This is where you should ask your Circle questions. I've seen a lot of people having issues with Circle. Okay. And number one, the Circle group is now public, so you should be able to join no problem. Make sure you sign up for an account after you follow the link. Secondly, there are some places where you're not allowed to post and comment, etc. But however, you should have access. If you don't have access to the different channels, please let us know so that we can make sure that we're giving you the proper access. Okay. So when you get into Circle, you should start at the start here. Please click on the code of conduct page to go to see our rules, and I want to go over them. The rules for Circle and Lovable Ship, there's only 6 rules, and they are very simple. Wait, yeah. Don't be a jerk, obviously. Don't be cringe. Okay, so don't spam the chat with try my thing, try my thing, try my thing. Don't DM 2,000 people. Like, don't do that. We will kick you out because that's just not cool. Don't be cringe. Don't comment on people's appearances. Okay, compliments are okay, but that's not what we're here for. Just leave it be. Don't DM people asking for dates. This is not Tinder, okay? Keep it professional. Do not, please act like the mature, ambitious founders and builders we know you are. And our last rule is please report anything inappropriate to the Lovable Ship team immediately. Immediately. So I see a lot of people saying that they don't have access to post in Circle. It looks like they only have read access. Again, one, make sure that you're signed up. If you only have read access, some of the channels only have read access. For instance, we're in the code of conduct channel. You cannot post in this channel. Only Lovable staff can post in this channel. But for other channels that you are allowed to post in, we're looking into it. There might be some permissions that we need to enable, but you should have access before the end of the day. If you do not, please reach out to us and we'll fix it for you. Okay, also I see another question that said, is the 100K equity free? Yes, because it is a grant. It is not an investment, it is a grant, no equity. Okay, in the community, we also have ask and offers where you can ask for things or offer things. Make sure you come here and introduce yourself. We want to get to know you. Bee swarming is for if you want people to follow you on social media. Maybe you're launched on Product Hunt or Lovable Shipped and you want to give it extra eyeballs. That's where you do that at. This is the only place where self promotion is allowed. Only in bee swarming. Do not spam the season 1 cohort chat with try my thing, upvote me on Product Hunt, support my launch. Put it in bee swarming. Also, small wins. Oh, I already see somebody. Harris's landing page is up. Yay. Non-technical founders starting with back-end infra first. Go, Samantha. Can I get some confetti? Go, Samantha. Livia made her first website live. Oh, these are so exciting. Okay, this is where you post your small wins. No matter how big or small, we want to celebrate you. Here is our general chat. Welcome season 1, where you can just chat with people. Events over here. If you want to see the calendar, you click on events at the top, and then you can see the calendar of events. Okay. We also have announcements where we'll be posting different announcements throughout the week. And the workspace is where you can come and get help and help one another. Also, for support, we have platform support. This is where you need help with the Lovable platform itself. Maybe you have a billing issue, maybe your workspaces aren't loading, etc. You will post it in the Lovable platform support, and we will have support engineers here to help you. And then also project support. So if your project specifically, maybe you're having an API error, or you can't change the background to be parallax, etc. That's where you do that. We'll also have channels for our different sponsors like Superbase, Clerk, Toolhouse, etc., where you can get support from their staff as well for those specific projects as you work. Okay, someone asked about the company profile that's not posted yet. That will be posted next week in Circle. We'll send an email, we'll send an update. You won't miss it. Okay, awesome. Back to this presentation. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing good on time. Usually I'm doing really good on time, but it's okay. We're going to do this. We're almost there. How to stand out. Okay, how to stand out. There's literally thousands of y'all in this program, which is so exciting. I'm so excited. I really thought that it was just going to be like me and a couple hundred people hanging out every week, but there's thousands of y'all all over the world. And I'm so excited to see so many people wanting to build their dreams with Lovable. And I'm going to help you. Okay, we're going to make sure everybody is successful. I want some unicorns to come out of Shipped. So here's how to stand out. First, you should build in public. Share. Ups, downs, highs, lows, share it all, because you never know who's watching and who can give you feedback, support, resources, funding, customers. So make sure you share and you build in public. Tag us. We want to repost you. We want to share you. We want to support you. So make sure to tag. Oh gosh. Make sure to tag at Lovable Shipped. Make video content. I love watching video content. I'm addicted to TikTok. So make TikToks, make Instagrams, make YouTube videos, share it in circles, share it on Twitter. We want to share it on not only the Lovable Shipped account, but also the Lovable general accounts on our YouTubes, on our TikToks, Instagrams, Twitters, LinkedIn. So make content and be helpful in the community. That's a great way to stand out. If we see you're always helping people, you're always pleasant, you're always providing resources, again, you can win a random prize, random grant. And it's a great way to stand out. All right, now Let's talk about demo day. Okay, let's talk about demo day. There are two demo days. The first one is a virtual demo day, and the second one is a IRL demo day. Okay, so I do want to address this question. Was the 1K award from posting on X awarded to everyone? No, no. Not everyone gets $1,000. That would be crazy. That would be like $1,000,000 probably. No. So it was awarded to one person. That's how the grants work. So it was just if you posted on X, then you were eligible to win that award. We posted the winner over on our X account at Lovable Ship. You can go and look and see who won. But there's, like I said, there's plenty of more chances. So don't miss out. There's plenty more chances. So to complete the virtual demos, you must complete 4 out of 6 updates, okay, to participate in the virtual demo day. You'll be doing a 2-minute pitch video, and we'll connect you directly with different resources, funding, customers, accelerators, etc. during your virtual demo day. As we get closer to demo day, we'll prep you how to make your video, where to put the video. So don't worry about any of that right now. That is not your focus right now, but just to have in the back of your head, this is what's coming. 2-minute pitch video. Now let's talk about the really fun part, IRL demos. The tentative date is August 6th in San Francisco. It will be in San Francisco. It will be that first week in August. It may not be the 6th. It could be the 5th or the 7th. So it's going to be that first week in San Francisco. We will let you know definitively within the next 2 weeks. The top 10, your travel is covered. Okay, so if you are a global top 10 presenting at Demo Day, Lovable will cover your flight and hotel to San Francisco. Also, someone says, what if you don't have a US visa to come to San Francisco for Demo Day? We know it can be hard to get visas for the US. Demo Day will be live streamed globally, and we hope you can make it next time. Try to put in those visa requests now. I know for some countries it takes a while, so put in your visa requests now. And again, if you aren't able to get that visa to come to San Francisco, it's okay. We will miss you, but you can watch the live stream and we'll still have a lot of fun. It will still celebrate your success. Okay. So, top 10, your travel is covered. Everyone else, flights and hotel are at your own discretion. We will have some grants available for people who aren't in the top 10 that we think should just be there. But for the most part, that is on you. You must complete 5 out of 6 updates to attend Demo Day IRL. And it's going to be really fun. We're going to have a party and we'll have food and music and drinks and demos. So everybody will get a table and get to show off what they did. It's really a celebration, and we'll get more into details about this the closer it gets. But just keep that in mind. Complete 5 out of 6 updates to attend, and you're going to want to attend. Believe me. And the top participants, again, will pitch live on stage. How many? It will be more than 10, but less than 50. Somewhere in there. It depends on how great y'all are, how many we choose to pitch live on stage. And you'll get live feedback from investors, mentors, and influencers. And something special that I haven't told you yet, one person will walk away from Demo Day IRL with $100,000 grant. This is equity free. Okay, this is a grant. It's not a prize, it's a grant for your startup, for your business. Somebody's going to walk away with some money to start their business. Okay, what do we expect from you participating in Lovable Shift? Some people have jobs, some people have kids. We don't expect you to have FOMO. No FOMO. Okay, all of the lectures are recorded. All of the fireside chats are recorded. They will be in Circle. If you cannot make something because you have life obligations, because you're asleep and it's the middle of the night, don't feel like you're missing out. Okay? These are resources here to help you succeed, and not everything is for everyone. Everyone is at different points in their journey. So go to what is best for you. Use the resources that are available to you, but don't feel like you have to be there. We expect you to have 3 to 5 hours a week to lock in, to submit that update. That is the most important thing that we expect from you. Submit your weekly update. Lock in. If you don't have, 60 hours a week to work on your project, that's okay. That's fine. We just want you to make progress, submit your update, and lock in, okay? And just ship it. Just ship it. Okay? None of that, oh, it's not ready. It's not good enough. Just ship it, okay? Put it out there. Have the community give you feedback. Literally, this is what we expect from you. Just ship it. Okay, here's a question about the leaderboard. Top 10 is based on the points leaderboard. Yes. So the top 10 is based on the global leaderboard. So there's 6 different regions, and the top 10 will be out of all of those regions, the top 10 in the points. You'll get more information about this next week. And when you submit your first update, it will make a lot more sense because you'll be able to see it visually. But also, don't worry about it. Submit your update, have fun. We want you to just ship it. Just ship it. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. We're almost there, you guys. I promise. Home stretch. What happens after shipped? The community is yours. So after Lovable Shipped season 1 is over, I'll be really sad to see you go, but you can still hang out in the Circle community. You'll still have access to all of your perks, all of the resources, all of the live stream replays, all of the fireside chats. You can go back and watch them anytime. So the community is yours. We still want to support you on your journey after Lovable Shipped. So make sure you're keeping in touch with at Lovable Shipped. And we want to make sure that you have the resources to continue to be successful and build your business and your startup. Okay, last thing before we wrap it up. This is probably the longest live stream I've ever done. Okay? Where to get help. So sometimes you might need help for your project, for whatever. Use Circle first. Okay? Ask the community first because somebody else might have the same problem. So asking in public will let there be a public record. So then when so and so has the same problem, we can direct them to that post with the solution, and we can kind of like open source finding solutions, because the Lovable Ship team is not going to have all of the answers. Okay, we're going to probably see some things we've never seen before. We're in a completely new market. This is a completely new thing for everybody to be able to just build things. So make sure you're posting and using Circle first. Then, secondly, if that doesn't work, DM us at Lovable Shipped. Send us a message, send us a tweet, send us a pigeon, get in touch with us. And the last thing, after you've done these 2 things, email shipped@lovable.dev. Now, this email does not work right now. Don't email it. It's going to say it doesn't work. It will be working once the program starts in the first lecture. Okay? So once the program starts, you can email shipped@lovable.dev for additional support if you cannot get it from Circle or from Twitter. And that's it. That is everything. Oh my gosh, we did it. Yay. I need a confetti money cannon, but no, it's lame. But we did it. Welcome to Lovable Ship. We have a few more minutes and I will answer a few more questions. Okay, so this expected length of the update video. So when you submit your update, there will be an optional video and it will be less than 90 seconds. That's less than 90 seconds. It doesn't have to be a whole long video. Okay, I'm going to look for other questions to make sure I don't miss anything before we go. Yeah, so people who've already been building are also eligible. No, everyone does not have to start from scratch. Lovable Shift is not a hackathon. It's for people to be building businesses, to be building startups. So, no, you don't have to start from scratch. Okay, how do you find your tracking ID? It was emailed to you once you submitted your application. So, just go in and look for your email, like search for lovable.dev, and you should be able to find the email with your tracking ID on it. It's also on that cute little shipping label after you submit it. Oh, I like this. Will we have a hype song for live streams? Outro media. I agree. Okay. Somebody make the official Lovable Ship song for intros and outros. I like that. Okay. How much of the project needs to be built with Lovable? Can we use Cursor? Yes, you can use outside sources. Again, this is not a hackathon. Okay. We are not judging your actual project, we are judging your business. So, yes, you can use Cursor, you can edit your code yourself. You can't use like you can't start your project on other platforms because we will ask for the Lovable project ID as part of your update to make sure you're building on Lovable, but you can build other places as well. AWS is one of our sponsors. So you can use AWS, you can use any platform that you like. We want to see you build something lovable. Okay? And when is the first update due? It is going to be due on Sunday. Video is optional. It's going to be a short little form, like 3 or 4 questions. You fill it out, you submit it, done. And then you give feedback. Does my project have to be a paid product or can it be open source? Yeah, it can be open source. It can be a charity project. It can be whatever project you want it to be. Our only like requirement is that you're making progress and that you start on Lovable. Okie dokie. So that is, I will try to answer a couple more questions. They're kind of coming in a little fast. Okay. How do we protect our intellectual property given that we're sharing so much? That is a great question that I don't know the answer to because I am not a lawyer and this is not legal advice. However, we will try to find someone who is a lawyer who can give you legal advice on these type of questions about IP rights, about equity and stock and all of the things you need to form your startup and protect it. We will bring in a guest speaker and have one of those special workshops, those special events to go through that with you that will be from a lawyer because I'm not going to tell you how to do that. I am not a lawyer. I have no legal advice. But we will bring you someone who is a lawyer and can give you legal advice. So, yeah, IP is a big thing, but this is not a new thing. People have been building in public and sharing. Like, also, no one's going to steal your idea. And if they do, it's okay. Like, ideas get stolen all the time. I mean, just look at bottled water. There's like hundreds of them. But we will have someone come in and speak about intellectual property. Somebody's building something law related. I love that. Well, we'll have a lawyer talk about what are we doing tomorrow. Exactly. Tomorrow is your first lecture. It is already in the circle in the events tab to tell you where it is. You just go attend it and watch it. If you miss it live, that's okay. It'll be in circle and it will be there for you to watch. All right. So I think that's all the time we have. We're coming up on the hour now. I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for our kickoff. Make sure to follow us at Lovable Shipped. Reach out if you have any questions and let's ship something lovable.